Oh shit, I forgot where I put my phone. Hello, welcome everyone. Excuse me. Um, I have a question, so when I get people in here, I'm going to ask for some help. I'm going to look for my telephone. I didn't leave it in my car. Ooh, where did I put that sucker so I can? Oh, there. All right, it was underneath some books. Okay, so let's start the meditation. So we can meditate and it's a little bit warmer in here now. It was 18 degrees this morning. It was a real cold one. Welcome. Um, put a thumbs up. It helps with algorithm. I'm sorry I'm late. I got talking with an old stunt double. Uh, I one of my dad's friends. I share my account with, so he makes his orders from on Amazon. And yeah, he said, "You need help?" I go, "No, I refuse to pay for my Amazon Prime because my roommate wouldn't get off my account. So the only way I can get him off my account is not pay it. So I suffer." Yeah. Welcome all. And let's do our meditation and send love to Param because I think Param really needs a lot of love. I do. Okay. Do. Okay. Mm. Okay. Let's do our meditation. I imagine a ball, a light of my favorite color. We're going to use, you can use any color. I use purple. It's going to be at your base of your feet, and it will move up and slowly relax. And I will name the parts of your body that are being relaxed. And I will do is I will envision in the end that we're taking what's left of the love back into us in our heart, and we'll do three ums, and I will count to three, and we'll open our eyes and feel refreshed. Okay. All right. I am thinking of the ball, and it's at my feet. It's relaxing my feet, my lower legs, my upper thighs, my chest, my back, my arms, my hands, my neck, and my head. And then it tethers itself to me and goes down deep into the mantle and into the earth, into the core, and it sucks all that love and it brings it up to us through our feet. And then our lower legs, our upper thighs, our chest, our arms, our hands, our neck, and our head. And then it bubbles up and out, and it comes out. All that love. I'm going to send it somewhere. So we got certain people we want to send it. You can send it to them. You can send it. I'm going to send mine to Pahrump. Everyone in Pahrump gets a lot of love. I'm going to send it out. Send it out. All right. We're going to think about everybody getting loved and feeling loved and having that. We're going to have that. That's it. We're sending it out. There we go. And then we're taking back what is left. We'll suck it in. We'll bring it into our heart. And we'll have it there. Think of all the happy things that we're grateful for. I have a car. I have a roof over my head. I have clothing. I went to McDonald's today and had food. That was good. But I don't eat it. And then I enjoyed my tea. They make really good tea. I had a good talk with my friend. And then we count three ums. Higher vibration. Higher vibration. One, two, three. Hello. Hi, Fist. Well, I have tried this new gum called, it's like energy gum. It's like one shot of like, espresso. Oh boy. Oh, that my fun. Woo! I was like mid-afternoon where I'm like slowing down. I'm like, woo! Yeah. I'm drinking some iced tea. I know it's iced tea, but I really didn't feel like hot tea. And there's something about, believe it or not, McDonald's makes a good iced tea. You could taste the leaves. Believe it or not. I was like, I don't put sugar or nothing in it. I just drink it naked. I do. I love it. So anyway, recently my ex and a person I work with talked together, and my ex told him about an old job. Let me tell you about my old job. I'm not going to give you all the info. He told me I had to work it. He told me that I had to go there. He introduced me to the owner. Yeah. So next time, because it was a place his sister worked at, if you get my drift. Mm-hmm. So if that rumor is going around and they want to go, my ex didn't want to work. I worked. He worked, was it 3-4 jobs? I worked, I don't know how many. So that's it with that. Anyway, I have a question. I'm interested in a guy who wears a 9.5 shoe. I think he's an amazing person. He treats everyone absolutely fabulous except me. But he has no communication with me. When there's no communication, it's just the guessing game, and everything is been really I don't like playing it. If there's no communication, and if that person cannot communicate with me after work, then this is how I feel hurt. And if they can't make it where they would at least try to communicate or spend time with me, I feel that if nothing happens by this weekend, I am going to still not have sex with everybody. I'm not having sex with anybody except myself. I only pleasure myself. Okay? I will wait this weekend to see how it goes. I don't expect much because I've been disappointed before. I really have. In love, I've been quite disappointed. I'm the girl that gets treated like crap while the craphead girlfriend or the craphead other girlfriend gets lavished and loved and attention and everything. They get moved in even, and they get everything. And what do I get? I'm like Cinderella. And the only person that hasn't disappointed me is me. Really, it's me. So I intermittently, a fast every so often. I just tell people it's a 500 calorie diet because my body, for the past day or so, I was sluggish and slow. I felt like I wasn't my potential. So yesterday when I went into work, I'm like, oh, I'm not going to meet that. So what happened was this evening I felt real hunger pains. I'm like, oh, that's what I'm talking about. My body every so often I intermittently fast and it works wonderful. I mean, and I'm still doing BMs. Yeah. So I'm cleaning myself out a little bit. So I feel my stomach is down more. Oh my God. It's like, I think, wow, I can't believe it. I almost want to, I'm amazed. Anyway, I don't know what to do. I'm in a situation where I really have this guy is amazing, to me. Yeah, that's what I said. If you can't communicate, why bother? He went above and beyond for this woman. Oh my God, this other woman, he would have, he just, with me, it's like, yeah, this is how I feel. With the other person, he had so much more going on. With me, it was like, you're going to be here, right? Forever, right? No, I got a job offer recently. And I'm really thinking of taking it, but I'm still unsure because I don't know how it's going to work out. So I'm still staying there. Oh, I'm working my ass off. I am working my ass off. But I need communication. And that's where I'm at. There's no communication. He's afraid of, well, everyone, I'm scared of the sociopath my ex-sociopath. But let's put it this way. If you come here without a car, he won't know you're here. Because he knows better than to go in here. He gets a check from the government. That's $51.50. He doesn't want to lose it. I could press charges and put that I would like him pretty much locked up and stuff, even though I'm his ex. I would say I feel uncomfortable. Yeah. I feel like I'm being treated like shit. Because there's no communication whatsoever, and he treats me like I'm crazy. But this woman who was a full-blown alcoholic, I mean, she sweated alcohol. It was so bad in my car. I had to crack the window because her sweat was so much like alcohol. It was like Bobo, my friend's husband. He always smelled like alcohol and was a lazy bastard. I've come to the point, and I do care about him, but I'm been so disappointed, and I'm going in uh, thinking to myself, how disappointing. This is what I'm thinking, really, because there's no communication. He never stops over my house, so obviously he has, I'm not having sex with anybody, but I'll tell you this much: when I get my new job, it will be different. I'm at that point, and I haven't moved any jobs. I'm trying to get an at-home job so I can work there at home and just be here. I can work in I can wear my pajama bottoms and my top like now, and I can work this. I just don't think that he's going to reach out to me. It surprised the holy fuck if he reached out to me, because if he I just feel hurt. I really do. I've never felt more hurt. I've been there over a year. 3 months, she got it all. 3 months. It took a month and a half, less than that, 2 weeks. Do you know what I got? I got reprimanded and written up. I feel like Cinderella that never got to go to the ball. And that's why I've been so sad, because the same thing's happening again. No communication, acting like a prima donna. I don't like prima donnas, and I don't like people who don't want communication. And yes, I'll spend, if this weekend he has a chance to connect with me. If he doesn't connect with me by Sunday, I will be looking for a new job. In 2 weeks, I'll find a new job, and then I'll get my 2 weeks notice in. That's what I'll do. And that's what I'm planning. I'm waiting on him. I'm not having sex with anyone but myself. And that's what I'm going to do. I waited long enough. I worked with this person for over a year. And if he can't trust me, and if he has that kind of doubts, then he should move on. That's how I feel. I do not want to hold anyone back. And that's where I stand. I'm tired of crying about it. I'm tired of feeling bad about it. It's done. That is where it is. If nothing happens this weekend, I'm not talking making out and wild sex, okay? I'm talking communicating and get to know. I would like to meditate with him. I would like to do some healing stuff with him that I know about. I would love to just hang out with him as a person, because he's an amazing being, you know? He is. But I have yet to see it, and I've been disappointed so many times. I really have. And that's where I'm at. By this weekend, if nothing happens, I will make plans to move on. That's where I'm at. What do you think, guys? You know, am I in the right? Should I move on if some guy doesn't want to communicate with me? He doesn't want to come over to my place. He doesn't want to do none of that. I mean, where am I? I don't have the money to go and get a whole nother place so he can feel comfy. You got that kind of money, baby? You put it out. I'll go there. I will make the trip and I will go there. But if you expect me to wait, oh, I've waited long enough, babe. I really have. And I'm not a bad person. Do your background check on me. The White House did. I passed. I did. My dad wanted me to go to the White House with him. And this is when Trump was in office. God, my dad was so much in love with Trump. He really did. Oh, I used to joke with him. God dang, Dad. Do you like Trump a lot? Yeah. We've been working together for almost 2 years now. It'll be a year and I think 3 or 4 months. A year and 4 months. Let me see. I got hired in October, November, December, January. Year and 3 months. A year and 3 months. Where did I put that? She only took 2 weeks. That's scary fast. And I've come to the whole point. I can walk away. I walked away from, all right, who knows Cheech and Chong? All right. I dated, let's see, I dated Cheech's nephew. They all look the same too. They all do. They all look the same. And I dropped him after we went out for 2 weeks and he said, I want you to move in. No, I can't. I just haven't filed for divorce at that time, and he wanted me to move in. And if I would have left, I would have given up half of my house. He would have said that I, ran off or whatever, and he could have gotten sold the house and got money for it. So I had to move back. I didn't move in with him. I was living with a friend. She's really cool. Her and her husband, beautiful people. To make a long story short, I was living at home and he wanted me to move in with him after 2 weeks. Do you know what I said? No, I'm not giving up my house so I can buy it down the road. I'm not giving it up. So I, of course, broke up with him. Oh yeah, I walked out and said, we're not playing this game. You're playing games that I played with my, psychopath. I'm not, yeah. Oh, common law. You're lucky. You're very lucky. Very, very lucky. Please put a thumbs up. It helps with the algorithm. Anyway, I got rid of him real quick, and he's been chasing after me forever now. I'm like, doo-doos, boo-boo. And that's how I am. He was very jealous, and I can't deal with, we all are jealous. Oh, yes. When I see him with some other girls and stuff, and I know he's working with them, I'm cool with it. But when he started dating this woman, and pretty much everyone knew, and I knew, and she told me, and then she was pretty much expecting, it was a very bad deal. To make a long story short, I've come to the whole point, if there's no communication by this weekend of any kind, I'm not going to be here forever. I am a very hardworking person, and I will find another job somewhere else. I have no problem with that. Well, at least you can move on. The good thing is moving on, and like I said, to get rid of, it's yeah. So, let's is there anyone else who would like to give interaction? Because I just want to know, am I in the right frame of mind? AK Johnson, what do you think? Yeah, I'm right there where I'm like, well, I really wish yesterday it would, I wish that when this was all going on, that I had another job, that I was right where I'm at now, where I could have just been, okay, let me get some contacts. I called my friend, well, my friend called me because he has, he's an old friend, and he's going to be retiring soon. He does stunts. I wanted to be a stunt woman when I was a little girl. Oh boy, yeah. Okay, so anyway, um, and I asked his advice, and he said the same thing. If there's no communication and he doesn't want to reach out, then obviously he does not want to. If you got a crush on them and you want to be with them, you're going to do anything you can to get with them. Am I correct, or is maybe I'm hearing wrong? Because I have some guys that have walked, to my RV, walked miles, and they had, talked to me, and there was no sex because I was like, you're not my, you know, there was no connection feeling. But yeah, exactly. I feel by their actions, what's happening now is that he wants me to look. This is what I'm getting. He wants me to look for another job, That's how I feel. And I'm like, well, I must be getting some. He doesn't want to talk to me. He doesn't want to make anything to get with me. So if that's the case, then I will, after this weekend, I'll go and look for another job, because I'm tired of waiting. I really am. It just doesn't seem like, how can I say this? I just don't feel like there's anything there. But I just want to refer again. Yes, my ex, when we were still married and lived in Michigan, he told me to go work at the same place. It was a gentleman's club where his sister worked. He introduced me to the owner. Yeah. And got me a job there. Hmm. And had me work there. Yeah. He treats this other woman who, oh my God, she's sweating. It's just because I've had friends who drank a lot, including Crazy Christine. She sweated alcohol. I couldn't stand to be near her. Yeah, because I could smell it. It's just one of those things. And I'm just like, uh, do I just, I'm thinking right now after today, I'm going, wow, no communication and avoiding me. Okay. All right. Check, check, check. Apparently, I'm going to give it this weekend. Oh, Senior Psychopants is back. Oh, what? I've come to the whole point. I need to move on then. And it hurts, but you know what? I can't, it does turd like, you know, and I really, I've had guys just go, you're joking me. Friends who I've went to high school with and to college, some friends, some of my lady friends, they go, we start talking, and we happened to talking about when I got stalked over in college, because the one lady was like, shit stuff. She goes, how do you get this? Most women would like that. No, I don't like that, and I don't like him. I'm married, and I don't do that. And that's how I was. And it wasn't that I love my husband. I just didn't want fucking drama. Excuse my language, but that's just how I felt. And now I'm like thinking, am I wrong to feel that way? I'm really thinking, am I being douchey? Because I feel that if somebody gets like treatment like fucking the Queen of England, do you know what I got? I don't even get pauper. I get like on the floor eating, that's how I felt. When you get that kind of treatment, and and no communication, he doesn't want to do this. I'm thinking, man, I wish that I would have had a job 3 months ago and I could have been gone by now. That's what I'm right at where I'm at. But I'm thinking, am I thinking douchey? I'm just getting all sad about this, and I'm thinking, hold it. He's done this before, and I don't like playing those games anymore. Done. After a year, I'm done. So after this weekend, if nothing happens and there's no overtures, I'm going to go home. I'm going to spend hours looking for another job, and I will find it. And I hopefully it'll be at home. Because he treated that woman like, oh, just goddess. Oh. And me, that's how I felt and how I feel now. There's no communication at all. Zero. So if there's zero communication by this weekend, I will move on and I will find another job. I have no problem. I mean, he's a great person, but you know how that is. Well, most of my family die of heart. When my grandfather died, my grandmother and grandfather loved each other. The reason why the other person dies is because of a heart. There is a real heartbreak. My grandparents were the most beautiful people you would ever meet. If you stopped at their house and you were one of their friends and say you didn't have food in your cupboard, my grandma would go, well, let me go see what's in the freezer. She'd be bringing out roast beef and stuff, or, like small stuff and she would make sure you had at least a week's worth of food if you're like a single person or even with family. My grandmother made peach cobbler and froze it. She was an excellent cook. I learned everything from her, and my kids, I taught them to cook. My son's an excellent cook. My daughter can cook. Yeah, I teach my kids to be self-efficient. And that's the important thing. But I feel that I'm doing okay, Prime. Hi, Prime. My Michigan dude is in. Yeah. So I'll bring you up to date, Prime. I had a friend. We dated a bit. And what happened was, it was miscommunication because communication. Don't come over here. Don't come over here if you want to communicate. Don't come over here if you want crystal healing. I'll even bring my big crystal, my big amethyst from my room. It's about this big. It's about this wide and this big. It's beautiful. And I would clean my place super good, have it all ready, and we can like meditate and do all kinds of cool stuff and hang out and get to know each other. Just don't bring your car, just walk over. That's what I would say. But as for anything, I would say that, yeah, it is. There's no communication and everyone gets their ass hurt because there's no communication. There's no one knowing. I can only know so much. I'm an empath, but I can only feel so much. Sometimes there's so many emotions in the room. I don't know how to. It's like a big, how can I say? It's like spaghetti. I'm trying to go through spaghetti. And I could feel so many emotions. And it's like, oh, I don't know who sometimes they belong to. And that's just happens. How can I say this? For a while, I was bound for having my intuitives by my grandma and my dad because my ex wanted me to use my intuitive power so he can get, yes, the lottery. And my dad said, oh, no, that's not going to happen. You get from the universe. Because what happened was I dreamt about lottery numbers and they actually came out. And I won $150. Not a lot. And I should have kept my mouth shut, but I told him. And what happened was he kept bothering me, and I went and meditated and tried to get lottery numbers, and my dad found out, and I got bound until it was a marriage bound where you pray and It's more for protection. I had to get divorced in order. I guess it's just weird. I didn't leave it. I don't feel any different, but that's what I was told. I felt my spirit drop out. I feel like I've been murdered. It drains my mind until I sleep. I feel like a ghost for me. There is no more maybe, just purgatory. That's where I feel like I'm in now. I feel like I'm in purgatory. I really do. Yeah, I was bound because you can't do that. You can't look for numbers. And I thought because my ex loved me, he didn't love me. As soon as I wasn't able to help him with anything, he wanted to divorce me. But if I'm working hard, oh yeah, you give me money? He used to tell my ex, because I used to get my money in cash when I worked at a grocery store over at, they used to call it Boji's. And what happened was they paid me in cash, and you know what? You know who gave her the, the, the money? Yeah. He would go, oh, I got $100 bill. Oh, just breaking these is such a hard work. My dad said, go get a job and find out how hard it is to get it. That's exactly what my dad said. Oh, yeah. He was a real winner. He took everything, and it cost me 10 grand to divorce him. So, okay, anyway, I would like to ask the universe that something positive will happen over the weekend. It's my friend's birthday. Oh, I got some nummies for her. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. My friends have an, I'm like, yeah. I'm just excited for her because she's a beautiful young lady. Oh God, I still got clay in my eye. And yeah, I got something. I love my friend Sarah. Woo woo woo. Sarah. Woo woo woo. Oh, I'm just like a little kid. So I've been buying alcohol, not drinking it. They probably think I'm like, if you look at, I just throw the bags in my RV, it's like in the front area over here. You'll go, whoa. But I'm excited for this birthday party, and I'm excited for her because she's such a beautiful person. And, that's how it goes. Oh, you have a nice night too. So anyway, that's where I'm at. I think that, uh, I know people are persnickety and they like to do their things, but I'm kind of used to where I have communication, not telepathy, communication. Oh, dang it. And that's where I'm at. I'm like, I can't be boring about this. I got other things in my life to do. And if you want to spend time, you want to meditate, you want to heal, and you want to learn, I'm an amazing teacher. My kids will tell you that I am amazing at things I'm good at. And that's the reason why my ex didn't want to get rid of me. And he wants to run my name in the mud because, well, let's just be honest. If you want to ask anything, I have my friend Mark. I've told him most of the stuff, the little shenanigans, and and if he wants to talk anymore, Mark knows a lot. He'll admit one thing: I got fucked over. I just wanted my maiden name and to lose weight, more or less, to get rid of what the baggage, and that's where I'm at. I really am. And I was asking, well, am I feeling douchey? Am I a bad person to feel this way? I mean, can't do telepathy. No, as much as I would like to. I can feel what they have. Sometimes I get pictures in my head, like um I've been where I've been with a friend, and I go, "Are you thinking about this outfit?" And he goes, and my friend, she goes, this is like a couple years or so ago, and I was talking with a friend, and it was like you'll get pictures in your head, but I haven't had that in a long time. It didn't happen until I was driving somebody home, and I got some. I was like, it was really weird because when you haven't had something that I guess you say that sensation in over 30 years, and then suddenly I'm sitting in the car and I'm like, shit, I can really, feel that, it comes right to you, and you don't know how to express or what to think about it, because it's like, wow, I haven't had something like that happen to me in over, I'd say, about 20 years. And it was really strong. It's been a while. So here I am thinking, so that's what I'm going to do. All right. Let me. So it's 41 minutes in, and I intermittently. Oh shoot, my thing's all messy there. Oh well, you can't really see it. That's my closet. That's my clothes. I got to redo it. Anyway, I hope that everyone has. It's like I need communication, not telepathy. I think that's great if somebody likes me, but stop over my house and let's have a good talk. I can make a coffee or tea and we can hang out. I got good coffee here. This has been really good. Pike's Place is a real good coffee. It's like a good medium roast and it tastes very well. Get some coffee. Hang 10 with me if you want. You're always welcome. But if you don't want communication and you want to keep this up, I will be going elsewhere, and it's just the way it is. And if I just don't know what else to say. No communication, I will eventually leave. I don't know, I'm like kind of curious if is he still interested. It's silly. Anyway, it looks like I don't know what I'm going to be doing, but I will keep you guys informed on what's going on. As far as I know, there's nothing has happened. No, it's really cold. It was 18 degrees this morning. It was warmer in Alaska than what it was in Pahrump, Nevada. That's why I talk about going to Alaska. More than half the time in Alaska is warmer than Pahrump. That's why I thought, well, you guys talk about the winters being bad. I used to go back and forth and looking at Anchorage, Alaska, and Pahrump, and I'm going to be honest with you. They get a lot of snow, but it's the same weather almost. We've been colder than Alaska on the average. Just want to put it out there. Look at it. It's time for a taste. Oh, but this is good. It's just regular tea with no sugar or any sweetener. Yeah. Yes, it does. It does snow in Pahrump. It doesn't stick. The most I've seen of the snow is a dusting. That's it. And it just, when the sun comes up, it's gone. Not enough to make even a snowman. But it was 18 degrees this morning because I went in my car and it said Outside, 18 degrees. I'm like, holy shit, it was cold. Oh, you're going, "Oh," you know. I mean, I got my clothes on and everything, but still it was cold. So yeah, it's yes, it does. That's all it ever had, the dusting. Then gone. It's gone. And so yeah, and it's gone. Oh, no problem. You got any questions about prompt? And if you are interested in buying a house, uh, Kathy Slaughterback is a really good realtor. Go through her. Yeah. Yeah, it's the most I've ever seen. I mean, there's probably been places where it snowed more. There's places like here in Pahrump, sometimes it'll rain more, and then it didn't do that. Um, there's some places where it snowed a little more, but not much. Uh, where are you? Where are you residing at right now, if you don't mind me asking? If you're in the Midwest or back east, keep your doctor. The doctors here out west are Thomas. Just keep your doctor. Don't get rid of your doctor. I know it sounds crazy, but yeah. Oh, Shadow Mountain. He's laughing. Oh, jeez. That's not a bad area. I mean, that's up in the mountains and stuff. We used to go driving up. It was hardly developed back then. Oh man. If you got that kind of money and you're going here, they got it's beautiful. Um, you might I'm going to be honest with you. If you have an RV, have you been down here? If you've been down here already and you're curious, rent an RV spot and find out how you like it. If you're like on vacation, and find out how it is. And you either love it or hate it. There's no in betweens. That's what, yeah. I would even rent an RV, and they have spots. In the summertime, it's easier to get spots, but there's still plenty of spots here this year. I've been, what was it? Back in the day, it was really hard to get a spot when people were losing their houses. They were going in their RVs, and it was really hard. But now it's pretty easy. There's a lot of places to uh, get spots. As for doing it with a private house and stuff, there's only one problem. If you get someone who's a big gambler who gambles all their electric money away, you might end up paying a lot more than what you wanted, because this one lady said that she had to sue the woman because her electric got turned off, and she paid the money. And she said it was just like this woman was always gambling her money away. So you want to make sure you're in a place where they're not going to turn off the power, and it's a little, you know what I mean. Always look into it. I would deal with having, more or less a I guess you would say a commercial. They have Saddle West. I think it's like 800 a month. I'm not sure you'd want to call. And it's just get a feeling for this place. Visit when if you come here just to look at property, there's so many people, and the one guy said, this the food and everything, if you're in San Diego, it'd be cheaper here than what it is there for your food. But I was talking to someone from Ohio, and they're like, fuck, the food's expensive. So you won't have the price shock. It'll actually be less here. Um, San Diego is so beautiful, but everyone from California, not everyone, a lot of people are coming from California. You will find, have you looked at houses already? Are you just looking online right now? Because if you're looking online, call Kathy Slaughterback. Tell them the situation you want. Tell them the house you want. Make right now, while we're talking about it, make a list of the you have to have, like so many bathrooms, so many bedrooms, those type of things. You want to make a list, and what you want have. Yes, there is, and believe it or not, the flood houses are near the golf course. Uh, and Exactly, Stanley got it right. You could eat at Terrible's Roadhouse Casino every night with that San Diego money man. Seriously, but, I think that they would like to enjoy their nice kitchen. Yeah, yeah, you could. You don't understand the amount of money that you're gonna be bringing from California to here to Nevada to, live is a whole lot better. You're gonna get more bang for your buck. If you have a decent sized house now, you're gonna have, I don't know what size you're looking for, but I'm hoping you can find something. Like I said, get an RV, spend the weekend, and have it leisurely, not worrying about running back home and stuff or getting a hotel room and all that. I tell people it's a good choice because I've told people to come down here. They come down here and they so happen to have rallies or whatever, and they had no place to stay. So I always tell people, bring your RV. We always, Trump has, we have one of the biggest, and they don't even talk about this, a lot of spaces for RVs. We get the snowbirds and we have room. And that's what's great. So you can bring your RV here, look at houses, you can do all that. So, I wish you lots of luck, you know. So yeah. My house is like Sanford and Son on crack. It's like bad. It's really bad. And then, of course, I don't want to be in there because my ex is there. So I got loads of stuff to do there, but I don't want to interact with him. No problem. Anytime you see me online, you're welcome to ask me any questions that you want. Don't feel stupid. No questions are stupid, as far as I'm concerned. If you have a question in your head, don't about asking, just ask it, tell me what you want and I will give you the best answer I can. Yeah, there are flood areas and they have a big map for them. And I'm not in a flood area. My place has never been flooded and it's rained quite a bit, the flood areas are there, like where they have the VFW, all those places. It's been low where I used to work at a bar down there, so it would be flooded. Oh, it's always appreciate. I appreciate you guys. I wouldn't be here without you. And I'm so grateful I got 5 likes. Woohoo! So I got a lot to be appreciated. So I'm hoping to hear from, you know, I can hope. High hopes. High hopes. High hopes. If not, I have no problem moving on. I have absolutely no problem. But I am just more or less uh, going to be um, by myself. but I can only take so much loneliness. I just, a friend of my father's reached out to me and he said, "Hey, you get bored? You want to talk to some calm mind?" He's an old stunt double, so he's a real nice person. So I'm sending my love to all my papers. Do I think, and I hate to say this, but I can hope, but I really don't have high expectations. I really don't. I don't think he wants to be with me. Yeah. Yeah. Woohoo! uh, we'll be making six. Woo, 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 woo. So I'm excited. And this has been so great. So tomorrow, let's see what day. I'm trying to think if I want to work uh later. I might want to go home at 3. I mean, just busted my bum. I really have. And I've been working hard. Yeah. So I hope to see something happen, as as in my life. But like I said, I'm a independent woman who, I guess you could say, I'm very unique. But you know, uh, I've been screwed over by my ex. Um, yep. Oh, I got 7. Woo! Oh, the excitement never ends. I'm gonna have to do my happy dance. I gotta stand up anyway. It can't be on. Okay. All right. Here I am. Oh, it's awesome. I'm sharing the love. I'm going to just, you go like this. You put there. Sharing the love to everybody. Everybody get some love. We all need love. I got to get my vape though. There we go. So I was thinking about my vape. Okay. So I hope everyone has a wonderful uh I'm almost done with an hour. Now I have 4 people and I hate to leave, you know. What time is it? Oh, it's 8:26. It's near my time I go to bed. And I had such a blast. I'm thinking of going on earlier, but I don't know if I should. I think the 7 o'clock works great. I just got late because I got talking with my dad's friend in California. We got talking, and it's like your uncle. And he's like, "Well, if you come here, the price to live here is really expensive." And he was telling me, and I go, No, I don't think I want to come there. I just want to get a different, aspect of where I'm going with my life and what's going to happen. So, yeah. Good night. Mwah. I'm going to bed, and I want everyone to have an absolute fabulous sleep. I found this new sleep thing where you put it over your eyes. You know how they have the weighted blankets? It's like weighted things for your eyes. I'm thinking of getting it to help my sleep because I go to sleep for 3 or 4 hours or eat less. 2 to 3 hours and then I wake up again. And it's been not restful enough to go to sleep. So I'm hoping that I can pick this up this this week. Not at the store, but I'm going to order it online. I found it on eBay, and I thought, well, it's not that expensive. It's about $30, but it's supposed to. Forget what it's called. Let me look on eBay. eBay, just real quick. Nod pause. All right. I'm looking into. Oh, Nod. What is it called? Nod Pod. And that's what I'm doing. I'm hoping to see how it works. It's natural. It's like how you have the eye things like you put over your eyes and they're just like to cover, so you don't see any light. Well, what it does, it's like a weighted blanket. The weight I have a weighted blanket, but it doesn't make a difference with me. It kind of it weights me down in one area, and I'm like, really? So what I'm looking into is the Nod Pods. They they're like weighted blankets for your eyes, and I'm really curious how they are. So you have a wonderful rest of the evening. I'll see you tomorrow at 7. I will be on time. I swear. I won't get on the phone with my dad's friend. All right. Mwah. All right. I love you guys. Keep a prayer in your pocket and love in your heart. All right.